Alright everyone, welcome to the channel. So I'm just about to have my first float ever in a float tank. And so I thought I'd do a video just sharing my experience and showing you around the float room. This is at the centred community in Sowerby Bridge, which is in West Yorkshire, near where I live. And it's a community centre that I'm involved in. Yeah, I'll show you around the float room, and then I'll come back and do a little video to let you know what it was like and how my experience was. Okay. So this is the float room. And we've got a shower in the corner there, and obviously the float tank. So I'll give you a little bit of background on float tanks. They're also known as sensory deprivation tanks or isolation tanks. The pod you've seen on the screen, when your float starts, you get in, you turn out the light, and so you are in a completely dark environment. It's soundproofed. It's filled with about a foot of very densely concentrated salt water, so Epsom salts is what they use. And that allows you to float on the surface in complete relaxation, so very much like the Dead Sea. And they were invented by an American physician and neuroscientist called John Lilly. And John Lilly is a very interesting guy if you want to look into the rest of his work. He invented them to study the origins of consciousness, and his idea was by cutting off all external stimuli, he could more clearly study pure consciousness. He was very interested in psychedelics, and he used LSD in the flotation tanks quite a lot. One area of his work that I find really interesting, just a little bit of a side note here, is his work communicating with dolphins. So yeah, he's a really interesting guy, worth checking out as well. It was in the 70s that float tanks were started to become commercial and began to be studied for health benefits. So there's many health benefits to floating. For a start, just soaking in Epsom salt water, that highly concentrated, for an hour is very beneficial in itself, because Epsom salts are extremely high in magnesium levels, and magnesium is actively and very easily absorbed through the skin, and we are very deficient in magnesium in the West, and it's got incredible health benefits. Things like helping with chronic pain, muscle spasms, muscle pain, twitches. It helps muscle regeneration. It can help improve sleep. It can help with white blood cell production in the body, which can help fighting illnesses. It can also raise the level of serotonin in the body. And I actually recommend taking magnesium supplementation regularly if you can. It's extremely helpful. So then, as well as that, you've got the benefits of being in complete sensory isolation. So this can help with muscle relaxation, releasing tension that's stored in the body, because the body doesn't have to use any effort to keep itself afloat. You can experience visionary states in there. You can get into a deep state of meditation, a very peaceful state. It's equivalent in a certain way to being back in the womb, feeling weightless. So there can be a sense of extreme peace in that. Some people may experience fear at first, because if you're not comfortable with your own thoughts or meditation, that's something to consider, because you are going to be in complete darkness, not being able to feel anything practically for an hour. But if things do get too intense in any way, there's large buttons like a panic button and also a button to turn the light on, and you can easily just lift the lid and get out if you need to. So yeah, you just take a shower beforehand, put earplugs in, and that helps with the sensory deprivation and also stopping salt water getting into your ears. Float for the hour, then get out and shower again. And I would say make sure you do wash your ears out, because if any salt water does get into your ears, with it being so highly concentrated, that can cause pain, physical pain in the ears on the days after if you don't wash them out well. Alright everyone, so I've just got out of the float tank and just had a quick shower. Hopefully it's not too noisy in the background. Yeah, that was beautiful, incredibly relaxing. Just feel completely weightless, no sense of, not much sense of feeling in your body at all really, which was interesting for me. With the kundalini energy, it was quite subdued while I was in there. It was quite calm. I was having kriyas. People who follow this channel, I'm going through kundalini working for the last 10 years, and yeah, it was sorry for people who are new to this channel, and yeah, it was really nice for that actually, because I've been in a lot of physical pain during my kundalini process, so it was really nice to just be in there. I felt I was feeling absolutely no pain at all. You're completely supported, your body's completely supported. I found it very useful for getting into a place of stillness and meditation. Like for the first 35-40 minutes in there, there was practically no thoughts coming up as I was meditating. It was very peaceful and very still. I've heard some people talk about getting visuals in there, which I kind of expected, because that's a very common thing for me. I'm very much getting like third eye visuals very frequently, in fact all the time. There was nothing more than usual for me in there, but that is my first experience, and yeah, I was just sort of being with the experience and being with my breath, and also, yeah, for the last 20 minutes or so, it was really, really nice. Got a lot of unconditional love coming up, which was beautiful, because that's something I've been working a lot on over the last few weeks and month or so. Well, longer than that in a sense, but very much so over the last month. And also like unconditional love for myself, which is very important. So that was kind of my experience in there. I definitely recommend it. It was very, very relaxing, and yeah, awesome. Okay, see you later, bye.